Controversial Jamaican sprinter Antonio Watson is disappointed with his big win. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, let me say thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day, every day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. And finally, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Jamaica's remarkable young sprinter, although controversial, young Antonio Watson. Did you know that with his big win recently, he is disappointed? When you're ready? Yep, good to go. 20-year-old Jamaican sprinter Antonio Watson, formerly of Petersfield High, is well recognized, well, we believe here at Peter Lloyd World, as one of our most talented young sprinter. The 20-year-old athlete became controversial because of his gun gestures at the closing of his 2021 200 meters win at the ISA Boys and Girls Championships last year. Now, he has a personal best in the 100 meters of 10.39, in the 200 is 20.52, and of the 400 it's now 46.17. Here he is at the Velocity Fest in 2020, laying down a spiffy 10.53 in a minus 8.8 wind to win his 100 meters. Just showing you how amazingly quick this young man is. In his opening run at the Camperdown Classic, the young Antonio Watson opened his 2022 track and field season with a personal best of 46.17 seconds in the men's 400 meters open at the Camperdown Classic held at the National Stadium last weekend. He eclipsed his previous best of 46.27 seconds. Time proved to be the fastest time of the meet in the men's 400 meters. Now, however, despite finishing in first position and running a fantastic 46.17 new personal best, Watson was not happy with his performance. In fact, he was disappointed. Here is the race at the Camperdown Classic where he laid down his new personal best of 46.17 in his opening race for the 2022 season in the men's 400 meters. Personally, I was very impressed with this run, people. I believe Antonio Watson is back. That was a very, very convincing run. He looks really good. I don't know what you all think, but I thought he ran really well. 46.17. That's a solid ass time. New PB, your first race of the 2022 season. Let's look at this one once more. Excellent form. Watson looks really good, people. Relaxed. Great technique. He just looks good on this 400 meters. And it's his first 400 meters. But as I stated, Watson was very disappointed with this new personal best. In fact, he said in an interview after, he said, I have been running the 400 meters for some time now. I think it's time to dip under the 46 barrier. I came out to do just that, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. I have been feeling really good in training, and I know I have something special, but coach said I should come out here and do a technical run. Nonetheless, he considered his early season run out to be good. Watson added, I think I have done my best. The time is very good, he said. Now, the World Athletics Championships and the Commonwealth Games will be held between late July and early August of 2021. And the Boys and Girls Championships former 200-meter winner has his eyes on doing both competitions. He said, if possible, and I can make both of them, I would go for both of them. But I leave that up to coach to decide what's best for me during the season, he stated. Now, while in high school, Watson, of course, ran both the 200 meters and the 400 meters. But he says that this year, he'll be concentrating exclusively on running the 400 meters. In fact, Anthony Watson said it himself. He said in the interview, I will be specializing in the 400 meters this season. Anything else comes along would be a plus, he disclosed. Now, of course, you may not know this, but Watson is now being conditioned by the legendary Glenn Mills out of Racers Track Club after he left Petersfield High School. Take a look at that win at the end of last year, the controversial win. The race itself, where he ran 20.74 to beat who I believe will be this year's winner out of Edwin Allen Brian Level. But it was not the race that was controversial, people. It was his celebration after the race. And every time we do anything about Anthony Watson, people keep mentioning this thing, and I keep saying he's a 20-year-old boy. He made a little mistake. Anyway, let's watch this amazing race. So there you have it out of Peter Lloyd World. Anthony Watson opens his season with a season's best in the 400 meters of 46.17 at the Camperdown Classic earlier this month. Also, he has stated that he's aiming at running in the Commonwealth Games as well as the World Championships. He's also stated, another exclusive, that he's going to be concentrating on the 400 meters this year. I think that's a good one. And for those of you who didn't know, you now know that he is being trained by the legendary Glenn Mills out of the Racers Track Club. Well, let me know your thoughts on his disappointment with a 46.17. That's a rare thing to hear. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here at Peter Lloyd World, Kings and Queens. Remember, the goal now is 20,000 subscriptions. We're going to get there with your assistance, so please hit the subscribe button. Also, when you do that, go and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here every day on Peter Lloyd World. By the way, today exclusive coverage of the Mueller Indoor Grand Prix. So keep it locked here on Peter Lloyd World for coverage of today's Grand Prix. 5 Jamaican athletes are running in that Mueller Indoor Grand Prix happening in Birmingham in the United Kingdom. Also, remember, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button, people. We need the engagement. Their algorithms love it on YouTube, and there's no more dislike button, so please hit the like button. And finally, leave a comment. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about young Antonio Watson setting a PB in his very first race of 2022 and saying he's disappointed with it? You are kings and queens, your greatness personified. Believe in yourselves, remain positive. I love you all, and bless up.